Hello, I'm audible. Hello.
Yeah, Urmila, go ahead, please.
Yeah. yeah. So, good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to today's outreach session. Thank you all for joining us. So, the objective of this session is to present the problem statement of that reopen Disc 12 challenge, uh, MIRA challenge, that is a development of in-flight urination device for female fighter pilots. So, uh, here we will provide an overview of the challenge, and we have Lieutenant Colonel Urmimala Bhattacharya with us to address any technical queries and the problem statement. So we encourage you to ask the question throughout the session and during the Q&A session at the last. So let's begin by introducing the problem statement. So my screen is visible.
Yes,
Hello, screen is visible to you?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So Urmila, ma'am, I am audible?
Yes, you are audible. I can
Yes,
see your
ma'am.
screen.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am, we have shared the problem statement.
Yeah.
Huh. So now you can start explaining that.
Okay. I only the problem statement. You don't have anything further written.
Then first explain the problem statement, then I will share that presentation. And
Okay. So we are looking to make an in-flight urination device. It will be for female fighter pilots. Currently, the project is for female fighter pilots. So whatever you make has to fit the female physiology. So, as you all know, currently the Indian Air Force is taking females into the fighter pilot stream. Earlier, it was not there, but over past 10 years, a lot of female fighter pilots have joined. And our the inventory of aircrafts have the provision of doing long distance flying. So, when long distance flying is there, then in-flight urination becomes a problem. For male fighter pilots, they use something called the condom catheter for in-flight urination, but a similar parlance for female fighter pilots do not exist. And wearing a diaper inside a fighter cockpit is not a solution. So we have posed this problem of making an in-flight urination device for female fighter pilots of the Indian Air Force.
ma'am, can I share the presentation?
Yeah, share it.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Stop sharing presentation यहाँ पर है. Share
Now share entire screen. करो proper. Stay complete.
screen 2 1. यहाँ पे sharing का option. Presentation.
Is my screen visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so Ruchi, I think I will share my PPT.
Okay, ma'am, sure, no issue.
It's not
Yeah.
visible to us.
So
Ma'am, actually, it is not visible to us.
It's a blank screen.
just check now.
I think it is showing blank screen from our side.
Can someone else also confirm, is it a blank screen?
It's a blank screen.
Okay, the PPT is black. Can you see now? Can you see it now?
No, ma'am, it's blank screen. If you allow, we have already downloaded. We may share.
Okay, no issues. I will stop sharing then. Okay, anybody else? Ruchi, you can try sharing.
I hope the
Actually, ma'am, we have shared. Is it visible now?
I can see a white screen for you. Maybe if you, yeah, now I can see. Okay, done. Is
Okay,
it
okay.
visible
Over to
to
you,
all?
ma'am, please.
Is it visible to everyone now?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any of the participants? Yeah, thank you, thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, so I can't change the slide. Somebody just change the slide for me.
Sure, ma'am, we
Just
can change
scroll
from
over.
here.
Yeah. So as you can see, this problem statement has been relaunched as of 16 June 2026. So a lot of work has already gone into it for past 1 year. And after 1 year, we had to stop it due to some financial constraints from the investors' side. So we have relaunched it because the problem very much remains so. The problem still exists in the market and the solution is required from everybody who is interested in making a solution. That's why we have gone ahead and relaunched it. Next slide, please. So today we are doing the outreach session so that I can give you an overview of what we want from this challenge, what we want from you all, what we are looking for, and what are the problems that we faced during the last time. Okay, I need to see my PPT. Yeah, next page, please. Okay, so the problem statement is we need a wearable urination system for females. Now, these females are going to work in our fighter pilots. So, we need it for the female fighter pilots. Just a minute, gone too ahead. Yeah, they have to be compatible with the fighter cockpit. So you have to understand what is a fighter cockpit, and whatever you make has to be certified as airworthy, and the certification is being has to be given by Semilac and CDSCO. So whatever you make has to be certified by Semilac. You have to be very sure about it, that you have to, as you build the product, you have to start applying for Semilac certification side by side. Next, please. Ruchi, next page. So what are we looking for? We are looking for a wearable system. Now this wearable system has to be, just scroll down please one page. Yeah, stop. Wearable system has to be compatible with the 5-point harness system of the fighter cockpit. Okay, so you should know what is a fighter cockpit, you should know what is a 5-point harness system, and whatever you make has to be compatible with this system. The system can have a suction pump to drain out the urine, and the urine can be collected in a Euro bag where the urine immediately gets solidified. We have gel-like material which solidifies liquid immediately, and this is going to avoid spillage. So what we are looking for is development of a collection system for urine, which is wearable and is compatible inside the fighter cockpit. Okay, next. Yeah. Please don't propose the idea of a diaper. Do not come up with gel-based diapers or diapers. I am not going to accept a diaper. And if you are going to propose the idea of a diaper, please don't waste your time. Next is, please don't propose an invasive product. You cannot have a we are going to make two-piece aircrew clothing to accommodate your product. These things are not going to happen. Whatever is there, whatever product you are making has to be compatible with the existing aircrew clothing. Okay, I can't see the slides anymore.
नेटवर्क इश्यू है यार.
Next, I will just outline while Ruchi will share the PPT again. The absolute necessity is a Semilac certification. It will not be accepted without a Semilac certification. And when you are building products for the Air Force or the military, all the mil specs, the DGQA guidelines, the QCI guidelines, and the BIS guidelines have to be followed. Okay, the guidelines need to be followed and Semilac certification needs to be obtained. So if you are interested and you want to do this project, you should have a good understanding of what I mean by a fighter cockpit. I will not waste my time in explaining what a fighter cockpit means. You should know what is aircrew equipment assembly, where you are going to fit it. You should know what is a 5-point harness system, and you should know what I mean by airworthiness. So this is your homework. You should do it and then start building a product. For reference, I have given the reference. There are products which exist in market for the same thing, but they are not available in India. And whatever is available, neither can we import nor can we go out and buy, or nor is it available as a free object in the market. It is quite guarded, but we have a few keys as to what can be developed and how people are doing it. So if you can, there is Omni Defense Tech called Skydrate, which is also working in the same direction, and you can take whatever is available on the free internet. You can take some idea from it. I
Hello,
have also given you,
ma'am.
yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, but there is some connection issue from DIO side.
Slide is not sharing.
So
Okay,
slide is not showing. Yeah.
I will try
So
to share again.
okay, ma'am,
I'll
and
try to
please,
share.
yeah. Please wait. We are trying from ourselves. Yeah.
Can anybody confirm if they can see the slides?
Yeah, ma'am, we
Yes,
can
ma'am,
see
your
that.
slide is now visible.
Yes, so this is the reference. The Omni Defense Tech Skydrate has been trying to build a product for a decade now, and I have also given you references of. I have given you the reference. These are two YouTube videos which are available, which talk about it, and you can take down notes and take whatever I am speaking about. You will get more idea when you see these videos. So whatever product you want to build, please be an informed person and then try and build a product. Please don't expect me to take you around and show you a fighter cockpit for you to, finally understand what we want and then build a product. I will only be interested in people who have done their homework. Finally, if there are any questions, I am open to questions. I think we stopped from here. So like I said, don't propose the idea of a diaper, don't propose the idea of any invasive product, and do not expect changes in aircrew clothing to accommodate the product. Absolute necessity is Semilac certification, and you have to follow all mil specs, BIS, QCI and DGQA guidelines. And if you are interested, you should have a good understanding of the fighter cockpit, aircrew equipment assembly, 5-point harness system and airworthiness. This is the reference, and these are the 2 videos available. If you want, Ruchi or myself, we can share you the PPT and the PDF, whatever you want, and then you can submit your designs. From my side, that is all. If you have any questions, I am ready to answer.
Thank you, ma'am, for the presentation. Now we are open for a Q&A session. Anyone can ask question if they have some queries.
Over to innovators. Innovators, you may kindly ask your queries one by one.
Good morning. This is Dr. Shivkumar from Made It. So one of the questions I have is the urine collection system that you said that already has the gel, and that's going to be the collection of that will solidify the liquid. Is that going to be outside of the ejection system, or is it going to be part of the ejection system? So we need to figure out whether that's going to be emergency quick disconnect that is required during the tubing.
No, see, suppose I am menstruating and I am wearing a pad, and I am a fighter pilot and I am ejecting. So there is no question about whether the menstrual pad is going to eject with me or not.
No, not that. The bag that collects the
Yes,
urine.
so we have to build something which is very personal and is part of my aircrew clothing.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so if there is a Euro bag, the Euro bag is in my pant pocket, and there is only a tube which is connecting to the collection
Okay.
system.
Okay. Okay.
And it does not come with any requirement of a quick disconnect.
Okay. Very well. So it's part of the whole seat assembly that's going to eject out.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good.
Any other query from any of the participant?
Okay. If others don't have a question, I have one more. You said you have made some progress in the past year with the previous participant, and they were not able to proceed further. Will you be sharing whatever progress that's made, so we are not starting from scratch, but starting from 1 year's start point?
Yes, that is why, previously we were not sure. I was not even sure whether we needed a suction pump or not. And we were not sure about the design. We did a lot of research, and ultimately we understood that a collection system would need a Euro bag, it would need a tubing, it would need a suction pump, because when you are flying and you want to urinate, the gravity is not going to be there to assist you. So obviously you need to suck out the urine from whatever collection vessel or collection cup that we design.
Yeah.
So you are going to need a suction pump. So last year we were trying to build 2 designs where one suction pump is not there and one suction pump is there. If the suction pump was not there, then the entire question of Semilac certification would not have come. Only because there we are introducing a technology into it that we need certification, because it has to go inside the cockpit. So the progress, that is why I am able to give you this PPT, where I know that you will require certain points and I don't want you to be wondering on it. And that's why I've said that it can have a suction pump to drain out the urine, and it can be collected in a Euro bag where urine immediately gets solidified, because we had already decided on these 2 points that I don't think we can do without. However, I am still open to new suggestions, anything you come up with. And if it seems feasible, if the technology has improved over the last 1 year and I am not aware of it, I am open to all new technologies which can be introduced. But the salient features remain that it cannot be a diaper and it cannot be invasive. And rest, whoever is selected, Obviously, we have to work in close connection. The person who gives us an idea and is selected will work in close connection, and all the data will be shared with that company or the person or whoever or the startup.
Excellent.
Ma'am, as you have done, hello, as you have
Yes,
done
yes,
so
I can
much,
hear. Please continue.
as you have done so much research on all these things, I just want to ask you one thing, that is this challenge really about the technology, or it's about getting certified for the Indian conditions like that?
No, no, no. It is completely about the technology. Because if we were not worried about the technology, I would have had somebody buy the Skydrate female system for me and bring it to India, and we would have checked. Okay, only because the Skydrate system also has a pump, and we are not sure how that pump is going to function inside the cockpit. Also, we have checked all over the internet to see what certifications they have gone for to allow a suction pump inside the cockpit, and we've not found the answers to all this, that we have decided to make our own system which is airworthy.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Just a quick query, like, so is Kydrate even certified for the aircraft systems that India uses? I know they are certified for F-34s and the other F series that US has, but are they certified for Rafale and
No,
other
no, no.
systems?
I have proposed the Skydrate innumerable times, but nobody in the Indian Air Force is interested in it. One is the cost factor, and second, after Atmanirbhar Bharat, nobody wants to buy stuff all off the shelf.
Definitely.
So
No, it's not even an option right now.
yes, so it's not even an option. I am only giving you the reference. Please do not go by the reference. I still feel that we have enough bright minds to come up with a technology of our own. And me working alone on this project is not feasible, and it is not going to help anyone out large. So I need more brains to work with me so that we can see a success in this project. And I am not gunning for somebody to make me an Indian Skydrate. I want a completely new technology which can help out the female fighter pilots.
Yes, yes.
If I may add, I am friends with all the female fighter pilots in the Indian Air Force. And as you know, the Indian Air Force participates in a number of exercises with other countries. So they have been also talking, and uh, if the system was so useful and if the system was so successful, it would have been everywhere. But the point that it is not everywhere is because the success is limited, or maybe people are not very confident in the systems themselves.
So, ma'am, you were getting a lot of complaints and incident report like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not the only system that is there. There are systems like travel johns, there are other systems also, and people are wearing diapers also. Our pilots are also wearing diapers and they are not happy about it. That's why I said no diaper technology. And the problem is when such incidents occur, nobody likes to report it. You will not find it out in the open that they built a system, they tried using it in the aircraft, and it led to an incident, stroke, an accident, and it was reported. Nobody is going to allow you to report it. It is going to remain confidential and it is going to stay inside the files.
Hello, ma'am. Can I ask question?
Yes, please.
Can you tell me what are the most common mistakes you find in existing solutions?
No, there are no existing solutions there. There are no existing solution except like when the right now, if the female fighter pilots have to go on a long sortie, they wear diapers, and like I said, they are not happy about it wearing diapers. They are not kids, and even if you wear a diaper and sit the entire day in your office, you're not going to urinate. because it is very difficult to urinate inside a diaper. So you can try it out. So there are no existing solutions. We are looking for solutions. It is one of those projects where we are actually starting from the scratch.
Okay,
So
thank you.
last time I had a lot of problem. I wouldn't say the team was very good. There were some other constraints, but understanding what I want, the ergonomics, if you understand ergonomics, if the product is ergonomically viable, it is going to be successful. The problem is in ergonomics, how to fit a system that too tailored for a female in a fighter cockpit ejection seat. That is the main problem statement. So if you understand the system well, the solution to the solution will become easier. But if I have to spend my time explaining what I mean by a fighter cockpit, what I mean by aircrew equipment clothing, what I mean by a 5-point harness system, then I am wasting my time.
Any other query from any other innovators, please?
Yes, I had one question, ma'am.
Please proceed.
So you said that you had tested suction pumps in your cockpit and you were facing issues. So if
No,
you
no,
could
no.
elaborate.
The suction pump was not tested inside the cockpit. The suction pump solution we last time we came up to the point where we realized that a suction pump will be required. It was not tested inside, and no product was made which was tested inside a cockpit. It did not even go up to the simulator stage.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'd like to know what happens if a startup comes up with a working solution. So, what would be the next steps?
Yeah, I think Ruchi, you can help with these queries.
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
So, I was
Hello,
asking what
sir.
happens after the startups build the working solution.
So first they need to apply for this challenge.
No, after applying for this challenge, after getting selected, after building a solution, what about the procurement process? Will there be any minimum order quantity built in the agreement?
So that only after the successful SSCT, that is a single stage composite trial. So then only the procurement will get decided.
Okay.
Currently, the startup will be in the R&D phase, and as per the IDEX framework, if they complete all the milestone, so they will reach the SSCT stage, and then after the successful SSCT, then we'll proceed for the procurement.
Thank you.
Any other queries?
Yeah. Question is to Urmi Mala ma'am. If the device
Yeah.
includes electrical component, are there any power supply or battery limitation that we must comply with?
No, see, inside the fighter cockpit, you cannot get any electrical supply. You cannot have an elaborate electrical supply requiring suction pump. It has to be small, it has to be battery operated, it has to be compact, it has to have a weight limitation. It should be, I would prefer it to be under 500 grams. If you are asking me, it has to be very lightweight because you have to wear it, you have to carry it, it becomes a part of your body. So you cannot have an elaborate suction. You cannot have a pump inside the cockpit. There's no space for it. It has to be a very compact, lightweight thing.
Okay, thank you.
Any other query from any other participant? So as you can see my screen, there's a portal that we have opened called idex.gov.in. On the home page, you'll see at the very bottom wherein reaches for grievance technical or any queries related to this problem statement as well. You can fill in these details and we'll get back to you for any future queries as well. Also, if you wish to apply, you can straight away go to disk 12 reopen slot, and herein you can say that it's the last date is 15 July by 5 p.m. We will request you to not wait till last date and start applying as soon as possible. All the deliberations have been done. Madam has already provided you with the lucid explanation of entire problem statement. Still, if you have any queries, you are most welcome to reach out to us on idex.gov.in as I have shown on the home page. If there are no further more queries, we'll request that we may conclude the technical outreach session and hop on to the general one. Any participants, if you have any queries, feel free. Okay, I believe we are good to go.
Sorry, I have one more query here. Like, whom to reach out if we get further questions during the session?
So as I've shown you the IDEX portal, wherein on the home page,
Hmm.
there is a section called technical grievance. Here you can raise your query. It will directly reach out to us. You can fill in all details, reason for contact, what's your full name. You can select the technical query, your full name, email, mobile number, and the message or the query that you want to convey to us. We'll get it, the kind of revert you want, we'll receive it from the user directorate and we'll get back to you.
Okay, within how many days we can expect response from your end? Is there any?
We'll respond as soon as possible, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Is there any other queries from any innovator? Hello, any participants? It is not audible. There is some.
I think we are good with the technical outreach session. The detailed problem statement has already been explained and all the queries has been answered by Madam. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time and explaining the queries, and to all the innovators as well. Ma'am, shall we proceed to the general outreach session wherein we will quickly run through the IDEX framework presentation to all the
Yes,
participants?
yes.
If you allow.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much, ma'am.
I hope screen is visible to all.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So as you already know that IDEX, the Innovation for Defense Excellence, was launched back in 2018. The objective was very concise towards creating an ecosystem of MSMEs, startups, R&D institutes, and individual innovators, wherein we can rapidly develop new indigenized innovative technologies for Indian defense and aerospace sector in a shorter timelines. The idea was very clear of the leadership to create a culture of engagement, of innovation and co-creation, to boost innovation among startups and encourage them to be part of Indian defense ecosystem. The this I've already explained that it was formed in back in 2018 with HL and Bell. This is how the DIO boards look like. So basically, we have three grant schemes being DISC, called Defense India Startup Challenge, wherein 1.5 CR is given. Under Aditi, the grant is up to 25 CR, and we also have open challenges wherein innovators can proactively submit their own technology solutions relevant to defense. Again, in this also, the grant is up to 1.5 CR. Followed by the framework features. I have already explained that the grant under various scheme is 1.5 and 25 CR, and whatever the PDB comes in, the innovator also has to contribute this equivalent amount. The intellectual property 100% ownership remains with the innovator itself, and then there is a short procurement as well through a minimum pilot quantity. And then we also handhold, as I said, that the idea was to create an ecosystem. The Pan Indian network does provide the guidance to all the startups and help them in their incubation. So as you can see, this is the IDEX process flow, wherein the challenge is curated, launch and outreach happens, wherein we are at the second stage, wherein today we are conducting the launch and outreach of this particular session, followed by receipt of application. I'll re-request you that 15th July is the last date. Try submitting your application as soon as possible. Followed by, it would undergo this timeline wherein it will be the eligibility check will be done, then the shortlisting, and finally the winner selection, followed by the other process flow as followed by the IDEX. And we have a network of 21 partner incubators through whom you can reach out once you're selected for the mentorship. And there are 25 nodal agencies that we are directly collaborating and promoting the innovation and ecosystem. And these are the primary technology focus area wherein we are working. And thank you so much for this. If you have any queries regarding general session as well, we'll be happy to answer those. Otherwise, we are good to conclude this session. Thank you so much.
Any queries?
Ruchi,
All
I
right.
have a
Thank you.
query.
Yeah, ma'am.
Sure,
Ruchi, I
ma'am.
have a query. Yeah. So it is for the benefit of everyone. What I understand is whatever the IDEX DIO Spark grant is given, that is only for the R&D stage of the project, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there is no promise of procurement.
Ma'am,
I
there
think
will
you
be the
should.
minimum direct order quantity. That will be only after as
The
that
NDA is signed.
yeah,
Once contract is signed,
contract will get signed,
the nodal
then only as per their performance of the innovator, as they reach the milestone 4 or 5 and complete the successful SSCT, then we can order them as a minimum pilot order quantity, MPQ.
Okay.
So that
And
will be
what
mentioned
about
in the
if a new technology is made, what about the patenting? Does the company get the patent? Who keeps the patent?
100% remains with
100%
the
remain with the
innovator.
innovator as per the contract, ma'am.
Okay, so as per the contract, it remains 100% with the innovator. And if the innovator wants, then it can launch the product in the market without sharing it with the defense. Am I correct?
No, ma'am, they will inform first.
They will inform first, but suppose
Yes, yeah, yeah.
uh, suppose the technology is good to go in the market, so they can use it, right? There is nobody stopping them from doing it, because if the innovator is investing their money into building a product, then they should have the right to, test it commercially also.
Yes,
Ma'am, they
ma'am.
need to first take
Clear.
approval or clearance from the nodal agency before the commercialization of the product.
Okay.
Also, in addition to what Madam mentioned, there is, once they clear all the stages, they are also issued fit to service certificate. So even if they do not get the MPQ, they are freely open to publish that particular product in the market.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to be clear to the innovators, because the last project went down due to financial constraints. Obviously, people investing money would know they would like to know how much is the outcome. So if it doesn't become commercially viable, I don't know if anybody will want to work for it.
Yeah, as per ma'am, that the defense acquisition process, the MPU will be allowed. So that will be decided in later stage about that commercialization of the product.
Okay, thank you so much. No questions from my side.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any other question? There are resources available in IDEX portal also. So anyone can go through that and that IDEX framework and about the matching and the Spark grant. So 1.5